What is the most dangerous place on Earth? Most of us live nice, calm, and peaceful lives in places that are comfortable and supply us with everything we need to survive. But in other parts of the world unknown to most of us, there are dangerous places that no human would dare venture into. From dangerous, searing hot deserts, supervolcanoes and lava lakes, to the icy deep freeze of the North and South Pole, we take a look at some of the most extreme and dangerous places known to humans. So stick around and enjoy as we find out which one of these places is the most dangerous on Earth. Danakil Desert in Ethiopia, also including the Dalal Depression, has many different names like Hell on Earth or the Gateway to Hell. It is the hottest place on Earth, stretching across 136,956 square kilometers, about 53,000 square miles. It is a desolate, hot volcanic and arid terrain. Rain rarely falls here, and if it does, it's less than an inch in a year. The average temperature is 34 Celsius and can reach 50 degrees Celsius during the daytime. That's 122 degrees Fahrenheit. It is a harsh but hauntingly beautiful geographic wonder of salt flats and volcanoes. The area was created when the tectonic plates of Africa moved away from Asia and has a number of lakes formed by lava flows that dammed up several valleys. To top it all off, there is a vast and continually active basaltic shield volcano called Erta Ale, 50 kilometers wide and rising more than 600 meters from below sea level. It has layers of underground lava flowing outward underneath the ground. However, even though the land here is unforgiving and treacherous, Ethiopian salt miners make a long 2-day trek with their camels through this wasteland to collect salt slabs and have been doing so for hundreds of years. While this sounds like it could easily be called the most dangerous place on Earth, there are others. It might surprise you that the Earth has about 1,500 potentially active volcanoes, and that doesn't include the continuous belt of volcanoes that are active on the ocean floor. The planet is constantly changing. Mount Sinabung in Indonesia is a perfect example of a very dangerous place to be. It is a stratovolcano, which means that it's a composite conical volcano, like the ones you always see in movies. But this one is real, and it's very active. Superheated ash and gas flowing down the slopes of Sinabung have been sending warning signs that it was about to erupt, and recently, it did. Yet despite this, people are still living around this volcano, seemingly disregarding the danger it poses. The Sinabung volcano recently erupted on February 19, 2018, which completely annihilated the peak of the mountain. It shot a towering plume of toxic ash 4.3 miles into the sky, literally blowing away most of the summit and showering the nearby villages with small rocks. But deserts and volcanoes are not the only danger to life. Located deep in the heart of Siberia, which lies thousands of miles east of Moscow, there is a Russian village called Oymyakon, which has the lowest recorded temperature in the world for an inhabited location. It is the coldest inhabited town on the Earth, with about 500 people living here. Temperatures here have dropped to minus 71 degrees Celsius. That's minus 96.2 degrees Fahrenheit. In fact, it is so cold here that mobile phones won't work in the freezing weather. Most cars will refuse to operate. Nothing can be grown here, and the residents eat mostly reindeer meat. And if you think that's cold, even alcohol will start to freeze solid in this forbidden and frozen wasteland. The day lasts just 3 hours here in the winter and 21 hours in the summer. But there is no summer weather here. The ground is permanently frozen. It is so cold here that if you were to step outside without any protection, you would freeze in less than 1 minute. Life is tough here, and if you plan a trip here, keep in mind that Oymyakon has no hotels or restaurants, and overnight visitors must arrange homestays with local residents. One might wonder why people would live in such a dangerous place on Earth. As it turns out, this location has a strong diamond trade, which gives it a diverse and healthy economy. When it comes to the most dangerous place on the earth, Yellowstone, Wyoming just might be the place. Underneath Yellowstone National Park lies a supervolcano, which would be 1,000 times more powerful than a regular volcano. Years ago, scientists said that the odds of this supervolcano erupting would be fairly low. Times have changed since then, and with new technology, some startling things have been found. An international team of geologists found thousands of miles of red-hot magma is waiting to burst from the world's most dangerous volcano. The volcano has laid dormant for 70,000 years, with many saying that a large eruption could never happen here. Until now, the 11,000 cubic miles of magma is sitting in underground reservoirs, which act like sponges pulling the magma in. And these pockets of magma are getting ready to burst into the atmosphere. The devastation would be unlike anything modern society has witnessed when it comes to natural disasters. And this would be a big one. The deeper magma body sits 12 to 28 miles below the surface, and it's believed that the hot molten rock could fill the 1,000 cubic mile Grand Canyon 11 times. That much magma and ash spewing into the air could literally block out sunlight and trigger a nuclear winter or a mini ice age. Super eruptions don't happen on our Earth often, as it takes millions of years for the magma to build up enough pressure. The last time the Yellowstone volcano erupted was 640,000 years ago, and it's anyone's guess when the supervolcano will finally burst. If it were to erupt, the supervolcano could release a 10-foot or 3-meter layer of molten ash 1,000 miles, 1,609 kilometers from Yellowstone National Park, and would be 1,000 times more powerful than the Mount St. Helens eruption in 1980. There are actually many dangerous places on the Earth, each one of them with their own hazards, and some more dangerous than others. In the future, we may even discover other places on the Earth we don't know about, or some cataclysmic event like a supervolcano erupting could very well happen in our lifetime. We live on an ever-changing planet that may become more dangerous as time goes on. We hope you enjoyed this video. What do you think is the most dangerous place in the world? Let us know what you think in the comments below. And if you really like our videos, then click the subscribe button and get notified when we release a new one. We really appreciate you and work hard to provide you with awesome videos. Want to see something we haven't produced? Let us know in the comments, and thanks for watching.